Hi, I'm Rebby with Mantis, and I'm going to go over what the open training drill gives you for details. Sorry for the reflection, just hanging out in the car. But we start with this page. So, we pick a drill first, and then we're here. So, now we have configurable drills. Click on that. You can choose shot count, how many times you want to repeat the drill, your ready position, all sorts of different options here to configure the drill to whatever matches your training, yours. So then I click done once I have the drills where I want them and I'm not changing anything for this. Then I can choose live fire, dry fire, CO2, doesn't matter, cert gun, dry fire mag, we have settings for it all. And then the right hand or left handed, depending on your dominant hand or whatever you're shooting with, and then forward or backward mounted on the firearm. And make sure that that little picture in that setting matches it. So then I press start. Boop. And then I'm gonna come over to the live trace screen, which is this direction backwards. And then you can see everything that that MantisX unit is tracing on my nice little firearm over here, this CO2 gun. Okay, so now I'm gonna take a few shots and then show you what the data says from the shots that I took. So 1, 2. Trying to learn how to shoot with both eyes open without squinting this one, and it's been a little bit of a process, of course. Okay, so now grab this. You can still see the live screen. I'm gonna scroll over this way. Okay, and blue, there we go, would be as you're aiming. Yellow is the trigger press back. X is where the shot broke, and then red is the post-shot movement. If I come in, I can actually play the drill itself. So, boop, blue would be all my whole movement. Yellow is trigger press back. X is where my shot broke, and then red is the post-shot movement or follow through. That was the third shot. This is the second shot. So you can see as I pulled the trigger, my muzzle went up, down, up, and over before my shot broke up here at the very top, right there. Okay, and then first shot, click it. Okay, and we had a nice little loop-de-doo back into the center there. So you can also see the cant of the firearm, and it's going to show you the degrees here, and you can see how consistent you are on each of your shots. So if I bring it up a little closer, you can see the degrees of movement of the hold. Okay, sorry about this. Okay, go back. You're back on the trace screen. This one just shows you how you progress over time. So looks like I was kind of in the 90s-ish, so each of these represents one of my shots. Come over one more time, and it looks like I did good. Each white dot represents a score over 95. So, let's see. 1 second. Let me take another few shots and get below a 95 so that you can actually see the diagnostic piece of it. Hopefully that worked. We'll see. No. 1 second. Gotta get it. Try a little harder this time. Yes. Okay. 77. So, during that one, what I did is I can click on that red marker, and it gives me a correct image and an incorrect image, and then tells me, pressed the wrong thing, how I did it wrong and how to correct it. So I had just a little bit of too little trigger finger on it. So too little trigger finger pushes it to the left for me. Too much will pull it to the right. So that was my error during that shot. Now I can go back and I'll show you the difference in the trace screen too, because you're gonna see how my hold movement, sorry about the Anytime Fitness logo, but hold movement right there, and then pulled the shot over to the left, and my shot broke here. And that's why my error on This screen is over here. So it's all about where you pulled your shot. Okay, now last screen, this one, which you've seen a little bit in the previous videos, is gonna give you your shot order, your score, and your time. So it has a shot timer built into it, so you've got splits over here. You've got a gray clock over here during your slowest split, and a red clock on fire for your fastest split. You also have a red trophy for your highest score, and then a gray one right here for your lowest score. So sorry about the video quality on the app portion. I hope that you guys can at least get the content from it. And if you have your own, you can always pull it up and go along with me and see what your data is telling you. So, and this was just open training. So if I come back, there's all these other drills that you guys can work on. So just keep that in mind. This was just a little tiny piece of the entire picture that you can use while you're training with the MantisX systems. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and I'll work on making videos on all those little pieces. Thanks. Have a good one.